She had health complications a little while ago. He helped her come bounce back. He's in the midst of what he has going on, and she has decided to go on to marry. Now, obviously, I don't know the ins and outs. What I will say is they are much older than me. I'm not married, but I have marriage experience. But as somebody from the outside looking in, my goodness, scary man. And I think she's, I don't want to say she's looking for another family or anything like that. Just somebody younger, young fling, young fling thing. Now, LaVar was a stand up individual years ago, like 10 years ago on the first stage, just on the internet. He's going around talking Kevin Hart's podcast. He's doing a whole lot of stuff. Promoting his boys, has all the confidence in the world. His son's wound up going into the NBA one way or another. His son LaMelo was kind of responsible, or he played a role in the whole era of college athletics. Like LaMelo did not go to college; he went overseas to play pro, and then came back and played in the league that they were about to create or something like that. And then the clock wound up running long enough to where he could just go into the league. Never went to college. Didn't need to go to college. Very talented. Clearly doing very, very well. Right now, just got traded from Timberwolves, actually. So, right, LaVar was super gay. Sidebar, we're on the road to 50 subscribers here.
Have you ever wanted life to go
50
faster?
subscribers, and I can make them longer videos if you want.
Have you ever felt like you don't matter?
Make 2 minute videos here.
But
So,
my grandparents were pastors,
anyway, yeah, so
and I try to see past the green pasture.
hilarious.
Yeah, never really care what people think. Flow is on Royce, I'll make your balls shrink. Words are swords, real dick like Young Link. All I know is that I'ma cook a
Joke.
till it's pink.
Um,
Growing up, I had aspirations of
so
an engineer. Even got the degree, but the dreams weren't clear.
just a big
Not the
fan,
salary
right? I'm
made,
just a
what a
big
race
fan
to
of what
fear.
LaVar had going on, what he was doing. It's nice to see, and then later on to see the boys do well as well. It's again refreshing as somebody that was an athlete. Again, good to see. So the thing about it was, right, the Big Baller brand. We met the Big Baller brand 10 years ago, right? I don't know if it ever got to $1 million, but LaVar was around really putting up the brand, right? Toting the brand around and being out in the public. So here, right, I was looking at what was the highest net worth of the Big Baller brand. It says the Big Baller brand is never officially verified or publicly audited net worth. While founder LeVar Ball frequently boasted that the company was worth $3 million, or a billion, excuse me, 3 billion or a billion. The financial analysts and independent estimates valued the company's real world assets at well under $1 million. So they say like 300 to 500K. Nonetheless, that's good money. It's not hourly, it's not salary. Businessman, entrepreneur, putting his sons on, putting the family on. Like, come on, man, you got to strike when the iron's hot, and they were doing some great stuff, man. Honestly, so like I said, big fan of what the balls had going on, man. Now, apparently he's bounced back, right? Like he ain't even hit, he ain't even stumble in his pursuit, right? Got himself a baddie allegedly. Good for him. Now, what we will do here is we'll so first off, right? Shout out to sorry y'all can't see it. Shout out to Slam Magazine here for this exclusive interview with LeVar. He talks about his near-death health scare. He's in the middle of something, uh, diabetes, had a foot infection, had to get his foot amputated. He'll explain it later on. Right, toes went off first, eventually went off to the whole foot. Was gonna get to more, but he's outright saying, as a black man, I'm not trying to go to the doctor's office. I'm not trying to tell somebody I'm not feeling good. I'm not like, man, I'm just trying to do what I need to do. And as a black man, right, it is very important to go and get your health check. So let's take the time, go and get our health check. I have a top tier mother, great parents, great mother. She goes beyond out her way to make sure that I got everything done at all times. Super duper grateful. I'm 31. Super grateful, man. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the lady. So shout out to her. Shout out to all the parents, right? Top tier parents out here.
One, two, three.
Everybody talking about where's LAVAR? Shoot, I'm busy building a brand. When you're not building a brand, of course you ain't gonna be doing nothing. But I'm always gonna be working. And not only that, I still had some personal issues I had to deal with. And that's something people really don't talk about, but I'm gonna give y'all the real deal because I'm in the hospital, but I'm not trying to worry about what's going on. Especially being black, I ain't trying to go check up on nothing. But what I did, I had an infection where I was in the hospital for over a month. Nobody knew what's going on because I'm good. I talked to my boys. That's all I need to talk to my immediate family. But don't come sit up in the hospital with me. Let me deal with my thing and go about my business. Now, having an infection, but also not paying attention to diabetes. That's a strong thing. But I had to get my foot amputated on the fact that I had diabetes. So instead of killing a big baller, they amputated my foot. So they had to, poison was in my blood. So they had to do some blood transfusions to get that stuff out. And lucky it didn't get to my goddamn bones.
Very lucky, right? Damn lucky. And let's be glad that he is here, right?
Well, the process, like I
Still
said,
around to enjoy the boys, see the boys do
yeah,
well.
first they cut off a couple of toes. Then they cut off my foot. Then they said we got to go almost knee high for another surgery. And I'm just like, these surgeries, this is too many. Make you think like, man, just kill me and let me go about my business. And at the same time, they doing them blood transfusions. I don't like them. But not to have one, not two, not three, four. So it makes you be like, maybe it's time for me to shut it down. But, you know, from what my boys is doing, and Dad, you the toughest dude I know, and this and that, it make you go. Even though I'm a bad man and I don't need much, it's good to have that backing from my boys. Now my boys is hooping and doing their thing. That's just keeping me going, hearing good.
So, right, again, I'm glad that the family was there to be around him. And when your kids are with you, caring for you in your elderly age, right, goes to show and tell, right? You did a good job raising them. They care about you when you keep the family intact.
Stuff about them and understanding they love, like Jello with the music and loving music, and the boys is playing basketball and Lonzo's feeling better. So it made me feel better even though I was in a raggedy spot. And what I want people to understand is anytime you're dealing with an illness or something like that, one thing you better have is family to get you through that stuff. A lot of times, whether it be one person, two persons, I'm the big baller. I'm hard to kill. If you stop trying to waste time feeling sorry for yourself and figure out what the next step is, okay, I look at it like this. Okay, my foot is gone, but my brain is still here. So I might not be able to move as fast and do other things like that, but what's the next step? Do I still keep talking about the brand, still keep talking about shoes, still going out to meet people? Now the next step is gonna be for me to get what do you call the posturepedic, where you get the fake leg, whatever. I got 2 or 3 months to wait before I get that. Prosthetic, that's what they call it.
The prosthetic, again, shout out to LAVAR. Now, you hear he's in the middle of the health crisis. He got his prosthetic. He's around moving and whatnot. Now, here's a video by Ballfax. Right, shout out to Ballfax. Let's make sure we like. Oh, I'm not even signed in. But this is showing his wife before the health scare, health
At least with
issues.
Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Now, allegedly, he was talking to, he might have been talking to her crazy and whatnot. Again, we don't know the ins and outs of it, but they're older, like, been together for 30 years, kids. But, when the kids move out, it's only y'all, right? If y'all haven't been watering those flowers, nurturing one another, like, it could get awkward within the household. Y'all living totally separate lives and whatnot.
Know about the first lady of the Ball family after her heartbreaking stroke. But here's her personality unrestricted.
Academically, athletically, we're just really proud that he's here. And it is such a good feeling that he's a young man. He's become a young man and he's done great, and we're really happy he's here.
Her youngest son is holding a picture of her during her teaching days. She was a public school teacher. And as her family grew, so did her time spent in the gym with them. And she didn't mind it one bit, because she was an athlete.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure she was an athlete. So LAVAR was an athlete, played pro ball, college ball, football, and basketball. She as well was an athlete.
Tina used to get MVP for her league in high school because she led them in rebounding, she led them in scoring, and she led them.
You was cold?
Yes.
You was a 3?
Fire.
Yes.
You had a jumper? Mid-range only, huh?
Nope. I still have a great article that was published about, Tina was in a paper all the time, but this is one where they said she did everything but sell ice cream.
Tina stood out anywhere because of her height. And she still had her infectious smile that you see today. Honestly, LAVAR never stood a chance.
They're fire. Look at them. They're fire. Son's successful. Come on now. What more do you want here? That's gotta be grandma. Is that Tina? Is that her name? Tina?
I laugh because whoever they try to compare my boys to, he's going to say they're better than them. It doesn't matter who it is. That's what he believes. The bar's high, and that's fine with me.
Do you know how to play?
Yeah, you gotta check
Who do you think you learned to play from?
My dad?
Yeah, tell me real good.
Your dad learned to play from your mom. You were all deep. You were in deep trouble anyway.
I know it. Whether it takes 1 year,
Oh, no.
it's the style where she feels her hair. That's your mom, but that's my girl. I got her.
Sad, man.
She used to have long hair, and I think where she feels her hair, it's not all there.
So I wonder if this is
She
only
might be thinking, oh,
been a year
no,
or so.
I don't look as good as I normally do. And the way I always told her is like, I don't care if your eye is on the side of your face and your nose is crooked and your lip is down. You still gonna look beautiful to me because I only see you one way. And as long as she can do two things, we good. One is smile, the other one is kiss her boys. She's gonna get better. I know it. Whether it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, where am I going? We all in this together. We got a good team. What?
Yeah, so she was struggling, man.
Why so good?
Back upstairs. Hey,
No.
20 years later, would you think we'd still be here doing the same thing that when we started off when I first met you?
No, I didn't believe we were having all boys like you told me when I first met you.
I don't think people understand how much time.
Someone hasn't messaged me asking for a new
17.
And since I've had the pleasure of being in her presence a few times, I do my best.
So unfortunately, right, we're out of time here. Sorry, we're out of time. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day, have a great night. We're gonna have to do a part 2, right, before and after her health scare. Stay tuned.